Okay, friends, after years of teases, shorts, everything in between, it is finally time. I've got myself a new kitchen, and we're bringing back Clem's Kitchen right now. So, if you can tell, I've lost a little bit of weight, so that the menu might be a little different than it used to be, but I still enjoy some of the finer things in life. It's just portion control has become more important. And today is going to be no different. Today we're going with a classic, an easy one, a set it and forget it recipe. We're just going to do some spaghetti and meatballs and meat sauce. And well, I always overdo it. But anywho, I am so glad to have you guys here. So glad you're back. And without further ado, let's get down to it. Oh, and at the end of the video, I'm probably going to give updates on where my life is and how I'm doing, because right now I'm blessed and I can't help but share it. But stick around if you want to hear that. If you're just here for the food, we'll take care of that first. First thing we're going to do is break out the old crock pot. And, well, Prego was BOGO at Publix, so that's going to be the start of our sauce. It's not the end of our sauce. So don't give me any grief for using a jar of tomato sauce. But, I mean, we're going to get places, so bear with me here. Mama said waste not, want not, so we put a little bit of water in the jar. Oh, no, you're going to make it thin. Work with me here, people. Work with me. Got to get that jar cleared out. We don't want to waste any of this. Throw the lid on, toss it on low, slide it aside. We got more important things to worry about now. Stove preheating. You'll notice I got two types of meat. I got the ground turkey. I got the ground sausage. The turkey's kind of just like filler protein because, let's face it, ground turkey has no flavor. And that's where we're going to depend on our ground Italian sausage to kind of liven up the bunch, you know? Let's go ahead and get that in the pan. And voila! Through the magic of subpar editing, it's starting to cook. Now, I say subpar editing because I'm hoping I still remember how to use the editing software so I can piece this video together to get it onto YouTube. But here's fingers crossed for that one. While that's cooking, we can depend on the mild Italian sausage to take care of all the work. So we're going to add a little bit of seasoning in here to liven this up. You know, we're going to start with a little parsley. And a little Italian seasoning. Some garlic, salt, and pepper. My own special blend. Some paprika. And last but not least, a little cayenne for you. Just a little bit. The meat's browning. We're going to go take care of the next couple steps. Get it ready. We're going to chop up half an onion. All right, we're done with that. All right, looks like we are good and brown here. Good thing is the turkey soaks up a lot of the grease that the pork makes. We still don't want to put it down our drain or anything, so let's get some of that soaked up. Got most of the grease. We're still going to scoop it out of the grease, but we need a little bit of that grease in there for the next step. So with a slotted spoon, we're going to and pay no attention to any mess you see in other rooms. I'm still trying to get moved into this new apartment. But I made sure to get the kitchen done first so we could do this together. I left a little bit of meat in here for a reason with a little bit of oil. Now that we got another good little sizzle going, we're going to saute a little bit of onions here. Let's be honest, where would I be without my garlic? Look at that. Big one for under $5 at Ollie's. Good stuff, cheap. So let's take, for the amount we're making, we're going to want 1 heaping tablespoonful and another kind of half of one. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, let's do this stir. We're just going to cook it down just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. We all know what happens when you cook garlic too much and then your whole house smells like you cooked garlic too much for the next week. My house smells like that a lot. And as you see, the onions get a little translucent. That means we're almost ready for the next step. Oh, perfect. Good and translucent. That's what we're going to take. Some diced tomatoes. Sometimes I take Rotel. Depends on my mood, but I got a big old can of diced tomatoes, so let's use them. Fire these up. Get it all mixed good in there with the onions, the meat, and the garlic. And we're just going to let it simmer for just a little bit before we add it to the crock pot with the rest of the stuff. It's going to be a little watery, but we're going to cook this down just for a few minutes while we get the next steps ready. Okay, now it's looking pretty good. So we're going to cut off the stove. We're going to come over to the crock pot. Give it a nice dump. My glasses are fogged up, so I'm assuming the camera lens is too, but we're going to keep it this. Let's give it a good, oh, that looks good already. Let me tell you something, in about 4 or 5 hours, this is going to be cooked down and gorgeous. So, I'll see you guys then.
1 eternity later.
All right, it's been a few hours. Let's see what we got here. Oh, now that looks good. Nice little stir. Oh, yeah. I think it's time to move on to the next step. Now we're going to just watch the pot until it boils. Here, this can take a while. It doesn't help that I'm still getting to know the new stove. I mean, stoves are stoves, but it's kind of like when you're dating somebody new. You got to know how they work, what makes them happy, what makes them sad, you know. It's kind of like that. So we got about a pound of that 2-pound pack in here. Normally it takes 8 to 9 minutes, but for what we're doing, we're going to cook it just a little under. You'll follow me in a minute, I promise.
So a funny little thing happened here in the recording, and for some reason I lost my microphone. So for the next little bit, you're going to get to deal with me giving a voiceover. Oh, this should be fun. Alright, so I'm going to come over to the sink here, and I'm going to turn the cold water on, get it ready. And it's been about 7 minutes. We're going to go ahead and get the spaghetti off of the stove. Let's bring it over here. The reason I got the cold water running is pasta continues to cook. And yeah, you want to stop it from cooking for what we're doing today. So to stop from cooking, you got to kind of flash cool it. So we're going to run some cold water on there. We'll come back, we're going to give it a little stir. Oh, forgot my spoon. Let's go ahead and give it a stir, get that cold water in there. We just want to bring it down to like room temperature, maybe a little below, just to go ahead and stop that cooking. And I'm going to grab some ice and add to it as well. Yeah, that'll probably do the trick. Get a little bit of ice in there, and we should be good to go. So Publix had BOGO on the meatballs, so you know we had to get us a couple bags of those. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and throw like 5 of them in the air fryer just for my meal tonight. There we go. Yeah, and my air fryer is also my microwave, so don't think I'm microwaving them. I'm gonna put them in there 400 degrees for, let's say, 8 minutes. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and turn back around to the stove. We're going to start preheating the pan. And what we're going to go ahead and do now is grab the EVOO. Give it a couple squirts in there. Pan's nice and sizzly. Come over here. We're going to grab us some of the spaghetti. So you can't really hear it, but that's the sound that it makes. And we're going to go ahead and let that get heated up, a little fry, a little sauteing action, if you will. And now we're ready to grab some sauce. Yeah. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. And we're going to come back over here. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough sauce. That's definitely not going to be enough sauce. So let's go ahead and add a little bit more sauce. I think that's the ticket right now. Yeah, definitely going to add some more. And as you can tell, my meat sauce is heavy on the meat. I love it that way. Alright, so we're going to bring this back over here. Go ahead and give it a nice little stir in there. Alright, let's go ahead and add some fresh grated mozzarella. Add a little bit to that. I mean, I love the cheese. It doesn't love me so much. Let's add a little bit more. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and add it all. And then we're going to stir that in, and there, it's starting to look good. I can smell the meatballs. They just dinged. Let's take it off the heat. We're going to go ahead and plate this thing up. And voila. Let's go ahead and get some canned cheese on there too, because like I said, I love cheese. It doesn't really love me. I'm not intolerant. I just probably don't want it moving into my neighborhood, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, now it's time for the finished product. Look at that. Oh, look at that. You see that? That's good stuff. Now, I know I didn't make it like your mama used to make it. I don't make it like my mama used to make it. Let's face it, Mama's spaghetti is the best spaghetti. But, do your own thing. Do whatever you like to it. I mean, you can try my way. You can pick up some pointers, however you want. You're cooking for you, and that's the important part. You gotta add little tweaks to it if you have to. I don't know. I love the way I make it. It works for me. It may not work for everybody. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Look at that cheese pull on there. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's get a little bit better bite. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's some good stuff right there. Yeah. I wish you guys could taste this. Yeah. Well, I can't say anything bad about it.
All right, for those of you that stuck around after the food, let me just tell you, I ate way too much of that, but it was good, and I'm feeling good. Well, where have I been the past couple years? It's been a rough ride, and I wish you guys could have been along. No, I don't. I don't wish this ride on anybody, but right now, where I am, I've never been where I am right now. I've never been happier. I've never been... I have a job now that I love, and it's the best paying job I've had my entire life. I'm still poor. Don't get that twisted. But I'm less poor at this job, and I love it. And just moved into this new apartment. It's really nice apartment. Not the best side of town, so you know, you got to live in the middle sometimes. What else? I've reinvigorated my life with Christ. It's been going good. I'm not going to preach to you guys unless you want me to, but it's been really good for my soul. It's really good for my anxiety. It's even helped me with my ADHD. And I mean, yeah, it's just been a great life. Like this past year has just been amazing, and I've been wanting to get back to this. Been wanting to cook with you guys. I got big plans coming up if I can stick to it, which I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna make a meal once a week. I'm gonna try to release that on Wednesdays, and if I can get into the motion, because I'm still unpacking this new apartment, but if I can get into the motion on Sunday nights, I think I might invite you guys to a meal prep with me if you'd like that. It's up to you. Let me know. And as always, like, share it, subscribe if you haven't, tell your friends, tell your family, bring your mama. I'll cook for her. I love you guys. I miss you guys, and I'm so glad we're back together. This has been Clem's new kitchen, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and one last thing. Buddy's yelling at me because I didn't mention him in the video. He's an old bird. 25 years I've had him, and he's still an annoyance to me. But he just wanted to say hi.